One of the most incredible pitching performances in MLB postseason history happened on October 6, 2010, when Roy Halladay took the mound for the Philadelphia Phillies in Game 1 of the National League Division Series against the Cincinnati Reds. What happened next would etch his name in the annals of baseball history forever. Let's set the scene. It was Halladay's first ever postseason appearance after 12 seasons in the majors. The pressure was on, but Doc was no ordinary pitcher. He'd already thrown a perfect game earlier that season, becoming only the 20th pitcher in MLB history to achieve that feat. As Halladay took the mound at Citizens Bank Park, the atmosphere was electric. 46,111 fans packed the stadium, eager to see their ace perform in the playoffs. From the very first pitch, it was clear that Halladay was locked in. In the first inning, Halladay set the tone by retiring the side in order. His cutter was sharp, his curveball was breaking perfectly, and his changeup was keeping hitters off balance. As the game progressed, Halladay's dominance only intensified. By the fifth inning, the crowd was starting to sense that something special was happening. The only blemish on Halladay's performance came in this inning when he issued a two-out walk to Jay Bruce on a 3-2 count. It would be the only base runner he allowed all night. The Phillies' offense, meanwhile, gave Halladay some breathing room. They scored 1 run in the first inning and added 3 more in the second, including an RBI single by Halladay himself. This offensive support allowed Halladay to pitch with confidence, knowing he had a cushion to work with. As the game entered the later innings, the tension in the stadium was palpable. Fans were on their feet for every pitch, willing Halladay towards history. In the 7th and 8th innings, Halladay seemed to get stronger, his pitches even more precise. When Halladay took the mound for the 9th inning, the entire baseball world was watching. He quickly retired the first 2 batters, bringing Brandon Phillips to the plate as the Reds' last hope. On a 0-2 count, Phillips hit a dribbler in front of home plate. Catcher Carlos Ruiz pounced on the ball and threw to first, just beating Phillips to secure the final out. Citizens Bank Park erupted as Halladay had done the unthinkable, a no-hitter in his postseason debut. Halladay's performance was a model of efficiency. He threw 104 pitches, 79 of which were strikes. He struck out 8 batters and walked just 1. Only 4 balls were hit to the outfield all night. It was a masterclass in pitching. This wasn't just any no-hitter. It was only the second no-hitter in postseason history, joining Don Larson's perfect game in the 1956 World Series. Halladay had cemented his place in baseball history. The reaction to Halladay's performance was one of awe and disbelief. His teammates mobbed him on the mound, while the Reds could only tip their caps to a pitcher at the height of his powers. Reds manager Dusty Baker summed it up best, saying, "It was like a situation where you're almost helpless because the guy was dealing." Halladay himself remained characteristically humble, crediting his teammates and focusing on the win rather than his individual achievement. But even he couldn't hide his excitement, calling it a lot of fun and acknowledging the electric atmosphere in the stadium. Halladay's no-hitter set the tone for the Phillies' postseason run. They would go on to sweep the Reds in the NLDS before falling to the eventual World Series champion San Francisco Giants in the NLCS. For Halladay personally, this performance was the crowning achievement of an already stellar season. He would go on to win the National League Cy Young Award, his second career Cy Young. Roy Halladay's postseason no-hitter stands as a testament to his greatness as a pitcher. It showcased everything that made him special: his precision, his competitiveness, and his ability to rise to the occasion on the biggest stage. Tragically, Halladay passed away in 2017 in a plane crash. But his legacy lives on, and this game remains one of the defining moments of his Hall of Fame career. Roy Halladay's no-hitter on October 6, 2010 wasn't just a great pitching performance. It was a moment that transcended baseball, a display of athletic excellence that fans will remember for generations to come. As we look back on this incredible achievement, we're reminded of the magic that can happen on a baseball diamond. Halladay's no-hitter stands as a shining example of why we love this game. Because on any given night, we might just witness history. So the next time you watch a playoff game, remember Roy Halladay and his postseason masterpiece. Because in baseball, as in life, anything is possible. If you enjoyed this deep dive into baseball history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And let us know in the comments, what's your favorite postseason pitching performance?